ESPN presents the youth of America doing their best. It's Scholastic Sports America. This week, SSA is there for the showdown between two of America's finest football teams. We'll visit the quietest camp of them all. Low scores and high grades are making Andy Hastings a winner. And we'll unravel the mystery of the killer Pintos from outer space. When you think of hot cars, maybe a Corvette comes to mind. Or maybe a Lotus. Perhaps even an Indy-style car is what you think of. But how about one of these babies? All right, so maybe you don't exactly think of a Pinto as a hot car, but consider this. These are the killer Pintos from outer space. Killer Pintos is a low-budget autocross series for high school students in the Bay Area of California. Autocross is kind of like downhill skiing without the hill or the snow. Cars and drivers who negotiate a series of turns and complete the circuit in the least amount of time win. Definitely not your typical high school sport.
You know, you gotta become really one with the car. You gotta feel it. You know, you gotta feel the car. You gotta know when to shift. You gotta know what the clutch does. You gotta know what the transmission does. You gotta know how far to rev it.
Oh, I love to drive fast. And getting out there and it's okay. And when you get out there with your friends and everybody's on a team, you know, working together to go around and get fast times and working together, it's real fun.
Bob Hagan is the auto shop instructor at College Park High in Pleasant Hill, California. The kids in his class call him Dr. Grease. 2 years ago, the good doctor was looking for a way to keep his students in school and off drugs and alcohol. Next thing you knew, there were guys racing Pintos around pylons in parking lots, but only after they'd signed pledges to stay clean and stay in school. Basically, Dr. Grease Hagan has gotten his kids to try his safer version of teenage life in the fast lane.
Cars go single, one at a time, so the safety factor is very high. As far as I know, they haven't had a problem in autocrossing in over 30 years.
You can't drive like this on a normal street. You know, you get out here and you get a lot of your aggressions out. You know, I've been driving for 3 years now and I haven't got one ticket yet.
All right, so far so good, but why Pintos? Well, Bob Hagan says they're available, and so are spare parts, and that's all.
You know, I'm not particularly crazy about a Pinto. Pinto's just a little car. But what I see in it is a chance for a maximum number of students to drive and to participate.
And of course, driving Pintos sure beats walking around the course, but there's still one last question. The name. Where did killer Pintos from outer space come from?
They're Pintos. Everyone knows they're Pintos. They're not the hottest cars in the world. So we had to make someone think that, hey, these guys are mean, they're vicious, they know what's up. So, killer Pintos from outer space.
Well, what's next? The savage sedans from Middle Earth? Stay tuned for the next high-performance number from this Bay Area band, Boys Under the Hood. The killer Pintos from outer space? I don't know how they do in the cornfields here in Pennsylvania, but they look like they're having a lot of fun.